We are now about 30 games into this NBA season, and we have seen an explicit amount of surprises and disappointment revolving different players and NBA teams. We are at the point of this season where we've received the idea as to how good or bad each player or NBA team has been so far in this season, and it is safe to say that us NBA fans have come up with a plethora of opinions regarding this NBA season as a whole. When this season ends, there will be season awards just like every other year provided for each player that meets the criteria to win that specific award, depending on how each of these players played during the entire season. And it is pretty clear and glaring which player will win each award or is a clear candidate to win each award. And it is fair to say that I have come up with my own predictions as to who I think will win each reward by the time the NBA season comes to a close. Ladies and gentlemen, your boy is back with another video. It's your boy Eli Five back at you guys with another video, man. How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing well, and now let us get started. In this video, I will be presenting to you guys with my predictions regarding which player will win each reward by the time this season comes to a close. These awards are obviously regarding the MVP award, the Coach of the Year award, the Sixth Man of the Year award, the Rookie of the Year award, the Defensive Player of the Year award, and the Most Improved Player award. There is obviously still much basketball to be played, and these picks may change throughout the course of the season, but as of today, these are the list of players who are currently qualified to win each season award for the 2020-21 NBA season, and I am very confident that these players will win each of these awards. Before we get started though, I just want to ask you guys to do me one quick favor, and that is to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys want, you guys can comment down below regarding video topics that you guys will want me to consider for future videos. But other than that, let us start today's video. Now, to start things off, we are going to start off with the Sixth Man of the Year award, and this award has to go to the six-man player present on the Utah Jazz, Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson has been outstanding throughout this entire season thus far. For the Utah Jazz, he has just been a consistent scoring machine for this team, and he is a huge reason as to why the Utah Jazz are currently a top-seeded team in the Western Conference. Clarkson has always been the player on this team that the Utah Jazz can rely on to provide this team with buckets, and he is mainly the player that can cut some slack for Donovan Mitchell if he is having a bad game. Throughout the period where Donovan Mitchell was injured and missed some time due to injury, Clarkson has fulfilled his role on the team as the sixth man to perfectly make do of the Utah Jazz star player missing games during this time, and the Utah Jazz were able to win the games that Donovan Mitchell has missed. As of this video being recorded, Clarkson is averaging 18.2 points per game, 4.1 rebounds per game, and 2.1 assists per game on 45.3 field goal percentage. Looking at these stats alone, this is no doubt Clarkson's best season of his career so far, and he has been a reliable spark plug off the bench for the Utah Jazz team in general. To compare Clarkson with other six-man players in the league, there aren't any other six-man players in the league that are playing nearly as great as Clarkson is as of right now, and that will evidently lead Jordan Clarkson to win the Sixth Man of the Year award by the time this season comes to a close. The next award that I will be discussing is the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Now, I have already made a video about a month ago presenting my prediction as to who I think was going to win this award, but due to circumstances, my prediction has changed in today's video in comparison to that video that I've made in the past. In my Most Improved Player prediction video, I chose Christian Wood to win this award, but I have changed my prediction to the player going by the name of Jeremy Grant. The reason as to why I changed my prediction because Christian Wood hasn't been playing games as of lately due to injury, and if I am not mistaken, he won't be able to play another game until sometime in March or April. Due to Christian Wood's condition, this will lead Jeremy Grant to win this award since he has always been present in games consistently, and he is having no doubt the best season of his whole entire NBA career. For the majority of this season so far, it is clear that Jeremy Grant has broken out into an all-star caliber player. He was always known as just a great role player to have on a playoff team, and he was undoubtedly a great player on the Denver Nuggets last season. It was clear that Jerami Grant was improving his game drastically season after season, and in this season, it seems like he is having the season of his life, and he is playing like he deserves to be an all-star player. To add on to my understanding, Jerami Grant was never expected by the NBA fan base or any NBA analyst for him to have the season that he is currently having, and he has stepped his game up in a completely different level in this season unexpectedly in just a 1-year time period. The season before this season, he only averaged 12.0 points per game, 3.5 rebounds per game, and 1.2 assists per game on 47.8 field goal percentage. He went from this stat line last season to a stat line of 23.8 points per game, 5.3 rebounds per game, and 2.9 assists per game on 44.3 field goal percentage. And let us not mention how much he has improved from the three-point line. Throughout his entire career, he was never known for his three-point shooting, but now he is able to hit the three ball at a consistent basis, adding on to his resume as to why he deserves to win this award. To sum things up, Jerami Grant is my pick to win the Most Improved Player of the Year award, and there is still time for Jerami Grant to make his odds to winning this award even higher. Now that we got that award out the way, let us go on to the Rookie of the Year award. In the 2020-21 NBA season, the winner of the Rookie of the Year award has to be one of the three Ball brothers, LaMelo Ball. Before this season even started and before LaMelo Ball's time of being an NBA prospect, LaMelo Ball has always had this popularity surrounding him. He was always expected by basketball fans to be a great player when he gets into the NBA league, and it seems like he isn't disappointing any expectations presented towards him. In the NBA draft, he got picked by the Charlotte Hornets as the 3rd overall pick below Anthony Edwards and James Wiseman. So far in this season, both Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball have been playing out of their minds, and undoubtedly one of these two players has a big shot to win this award. LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards are currently putting up similar stat lines according to when this video is being created, but I just feel like LaMelo Ball will gain the slight edge over Anthony Edwards to win this award, simply because LaMelo Ball is on a team that is winning more games than the team Anthony Edwards is on, and LaMelo Ball is a huge contributor as to why the Hornets have won some of the games during this season. And not to mention, LaMelo Ball is simply more of a popular player than Anthony Edwards is, and that is another reason as to why the NBA will overlook Anthony Edwards to present LaMelo Ball with the Rookie of the Year award. Overall, both of these players are great players, great rookies in the league as of thus far, but I think LaMelo Ball will end up winning this award in the long stretch of things. The next award that I am going to be going over is the Coach of the Year award. To my understanding, I feel like this award will be competed against Quinn Snyder and Doc Rivers, but I feel like the winner of this award will be Coach Quinn Snyder for the Utah Jazz. Now, I know that this is the second reward presented to the Utah Jazz in general, but at the end of the day, the Utah Jazz are playing great basketball, and it is hard to go against this team despite of them playing the way that they are playing currently this season. Now, before this season even began, I would like to see the list of people who expected the Utah Jazz to be a top-seeded team this season, and that list is probably very short. But all jokes aside, the Utah Jazz are playing great basketball, executing on every single play Quinn Snyder is providing for them, and they are even a great team defensively. Looking at stats, this team is a top 5 offensive rating team in the entire league and a top 3 defensive rating team. This can be all due to the fact that the players on this team are executing their roles perfectly, but you honestly have to give Quinn Snyder a lot of props for his coaching role on this team, and at the end of the day, the plays that he is providing this team are winning basketball games, and they are currently the best team in the league record-wise. Overall, I think Quinn Snyder will come out with the victory for winning the Coach of the Year award. Now, let us get into the Defensive Player of the Year award. For this award, I really had a very hard time trying to pick between these two players regarding who would be victorious for winning this award, but taking team stats into high consideration, I would have to go with Anthony Davis to win this award. But the other player that I have kept in my mind for this reward is Rudy Gobert, who is a player always in Defensive Player of the Year conversations year after year. Throughout the course of Anthony Davis's career, he has always been a player with great offense, but he has always been a very great defender throughout the course of his career as well. For Anthony Davis's time on the Lakers, he has always been a great defensive anchor for the Lakers, sitting at that power forward position, and throughout the amount of games that he has played for this team, you can see how impactful Anthony Davis is on the defensive end of the ball game. To add on the consideration that he has been a great defensive anchor for this team, he is a huge reason as to why the Lakers are currently #1 in the league for defensive rating. The Lakers are a great team defensively, and Anthony Davis is no doubt arguably the best defender on this team, and in my eyes, a defensive player of the year winner. The only circumstance that will hinder Anthony Davis from winning this award is the fact that he has recently gotten injured and he is due to miss some time, but I don't think he will be sitting out games for too long, and I think he will come back to the Lakers lineup being the very impactful player that he has been for this team throughout the course of this season. Now we are on the very last award, the award that fans consider the most, and this award is the MVP award. Before we get into this award, if you have enjoyed this video so far, subscribe to the channel and like this video. I will give you 5 seconds to do both of these tasks. You subscribed and liked the video? Great! Now let us get on to the MVP award winner. Now for the MVP award, the winner of this award has to be Joel Embiid. So far in this season, Joel Embiid has been arguably the most dominant player in the league in general, and he has had games this season where it felt like he simply couldn't be stopped. The 76ers this season are so much of a better team than they were last season, and that could honestly be due to this team fixing their spacing issue, but Joel Embiid alone is a huge factor as to why this team is currently the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. He is literally willpowering this team with winning basketball, and there is even a crazy stat where the Sixers have a record of a whopping 0-4 when Embiid sits out of games. That should show you alone how impactful Embiid has been for this team this season, and it seems like this team can't win a single game without Joel Embiid on the floor alongside with them. As this video is being recorded, he is currently averaging 29.7 points per game, 10.8 rebounds per game, and 3.1 assists per game on a very efficient 54 field goal percentage, and you could argue that this season is currently Joel Embiid's best season of his career. Taking every single one of these standpoints into consideration, it is very hard to go against Joel Embiid with winning this award, and when it is all said and done, I have Joel Embiid winning the MVP award of the 2020-21 NBA season. If you guys have reached this point of the video, we have now concluded every single award, and that will conclude this video as a whole. It took me a very long time to come up with each player winning each award, and I would like to see what you guys think of my list and who you guys think should win each award in your guys' perspective. But other than that, that will end today's video. Make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel. I will greatly appreciate it. I'm out. Peace.